Hope you're doing good. Micah back with another video. Back here to talk about the Samsung Galaxy Watch Ultra and some of the best fitness features, tips, and tricks that I can recommend to you guys to get the most out of your watch when it comes to exercise and tracking your daily fitness. Now, I'm going to range this from the watch face all the way through some of the settings and even some of the settings on your phone that can help sync with your watch to make sure you get the best of both worlds from your watch perspective as well as your fitness perspective. So now, without further ado, let's get into the video. But before we do, if you guys haven't already, make sure to ignite the like button, subscribe to the channel, the notification bell, so all free. That way you never miss my video, so you and I can sit back, check, see what's cracking. We're so close to 10,000 subscribers. It's been a long journey. It's been a long journey of hard work and really gaining you guys' respect and attention. And so I definitely thank those who have been here for a while, those who are new, and those who have just forgotten to hit the subscribe button. Thank you guys for making this journey a pleasure as we continue on into the year of 2025. So without further ado, let's get into the video. And the first thing I'm going to do is show you guys the watch face that I'm using here, which is called the Info Brick. And so this is one of Samsung's stock watch faces for the Galaxy Watch Ultra. You can also customize this to your heart's content. And the reason why this is really good for fitness is because each little modular complication that you can customize, you can basically put fitness there. So that way you can maintain a quick, at a glance view of what's going on with your fitness, whether it's having a digital clock going on, your battery life, the date, your heart rate, your steps over here, and the weather, just in case you plan on going outside. But just in case you wanted to change some of that, all you have to do is come over here to the phone. And really what I'm going to do is feature a lot of these settings from the phone for the Galaxy Watch Ultra. If we come in here and actually go to watch faces, you'll see the ability to customize this goes pretty deep, both in terms of the color in which you could choose for your watch face, the background for your watch face as well, which kind of goes along with the pre-mades. And then you have your text that you could choose if you want to change that up. And then you have your complications in terms of your complication colors, which is nice. And so as you go, you could change. And then as you see here, you can change all of these settings: breathing, body composition, blood oxygen, the food you've consumed. If you want just quick, at a glance, a quick button taps, then go ahead, launch on your phone certain things you want to deal with or record for your fitness tracking, you can do that with this watch face. And so I highly suggest using a nice watch face like this for fitness tracking or for quick, at a glance info pertaining to your personal health. I think this is a great idea. Now that we got the watch face out of the way, what's the next thing you want to do? You want to come into settings. You want to make sure your modes are synced with your phone. The reason why is because there's an exercise mode here on your phone that you can actually have your watch sync up to. So whatever's happening on your watch whatever's happening on your phone will happen on your watch. So however you have exercise mode set up on your phone will also gear the watch to be ready for that as well. And so what I can actually do is show you guys what that looks like on my phone. So if we're going to come over here, we're going to come over here to settings, we're going to come over here to modes, we're going to come over here to exercise. And so exercise, I have the turned on automatically until I turn it off, or basically wherever I'm at. And so it's really kind of location based. And then do not disturb turns on. My edge lighting effect is turns the glitter, and my always on display is always on, which means it's going to display everything I can. Now, funny enough, I talked about a watch face to use for fitness, but this is a great watch face to use when at the gym because it still gives you all that all-around information and a quick at-a-glance time for the actual time. Now, granted, you're probably going to be using the exercise kind of timer, so you really may not see your watch face like that, but it still gives you something to play with when it comes to exercise. Now, backing out of that, routines. This is where this gets funky, right? So if you come in here, I have one called Gym. And Gym works because this will allow my Galaxy Buds 3 Pro along with my watch to actually kind of play off of one another. So when my Galaxy Buds Pro connect to my phone and I reach the gym place where I'm at, which is Crunch Fitness, and I'm doing my other workout, my noise controls will kick in. Well, and my noise controls is active noise cancellation while I'm at the gym. Well, how does this work with the watch? Well, with the watch, I have to activate my workout. And so if I come on over here to modes and I back out and I come down here to buttons and gestures on the watch, What I have when it comes to my quick button action is Samsung Health, which is what you want active for fitness. So you want that action to take place when pressing your quick button, but I also have mine set to double press so that way I don't accidentally trigger it with like a wrist flex or anything accidental. It will start with a double press. When I double press, it will automatically launch into my other workout. And I think it might show, no, is it here? Yep, it will automatically launch my other workout. So it doesn't ask, once I double press the side, it immediately starts the workout. That starting of the workout kicks into the mode and routine right here, which then triggers my Galaxy Buds 3 Pro to kick on active noise cancellation. All with the simple double press of my quick button on my Galaxy Watch Ultra. So this is a way for everything to play in tandem where you have less to have to deal with on your hands. You focus on working out, you're focused on your fitness, you're focused on getting what you need to get done and less having to play around with your phone, play around with the watch to try to figure out where everything's at. No. By automating some of these features, it makes life so much easier for you to get those things done. And so that's what I appreciate about Samsung's modes and routines and how they have become more beautifully synced and cohesive with their accessories such as the watch and their Galaxy Buds. So what's next? Well, let's come into health because that's where you're going to find the next piece of good advice here. And that's your health settings for the watch, how the sensors are being used. So with heart rate, unless you may have like a potential heart problems or you're tracking your heart specifically, I would suggest just put this on every 10 minutes. If you're having those kind of other issues, you can always select this to be measured continuously. Just keep in mind, it will drain more battery life. And here you can set your alerts in terms of how high or how low you want your heart rate to ping before it kind of gives you alert about a low heart rate or a high heart rate kind of taking place. So make sure you have those dialed in as well when it comes to the heart rate. And if you're worried about your fitness and your stress management, come in here to manage continuously on your stress. That's a good idea. It does not seep as much when it comes to battery life. Do I wish that they had it every 10 minutes here? I do. But this doesn't drain the battery enough for me to really be concerned with it, but this is a great feature to use when measuring and tracking your stress levels throughout the day, throughout the week. Again, building that trend of value that you can use when talking with your doctors or your physicians. You can kind of give them a trend of how your health has been when it comes to your heart rate and your stress, your workout levels, your blood oxygen when it comes to that, and fitness also includes sleep. And so once you click on sleep, you can come in here and actually turn on what you need to for your sleep. If you know you snore, go ahead and turn that on. And what this will do is also help you track or diagnose some level of sleep apnea, which is also great. Now, me, I don't snore, so it automatically actually turned this off. And so that's good that the watch also will know to turn this on or off based on your actual ability to snore or not. Now, or your, is that a feature of you? Do you snore or not? And it being able to automatically kick off is great. And measure your skin temperature to see, how does your sleep correlate with your skin temperature? Do you sleep better when your body temperature is lower, which 99% of us will? Or the reason why you didn't sleep well was because you were a little warmer. So now you have to figure out how to cool your sleeping environment down so that way you can get better sleep. I like the fact that this is all included here in this sleep settings page for the Galaxy Watch Ultra. And then make sure you have ages turned on. Samsung does send out updates quite often when it comes to the Samsung Health app and making sure that the algorithms and sensors play appropriately with this ages. It is a labs feature nonetheless, but this will help you also understand what's going on with your body in terms of, let's see, okay, it didn't even say right here. But essentially, it measures it while you're asleep. And so I think it has something to do with your metabolic health and how that's doing. And in a way, it kind of gives you some level of insight as to, how you're doing on average over, across the board when it comes to your overall health. And so it's a labs feature. They are continuing to refine it. Take this one a little bit more with a grain of salt, just because it's a feature Samsung's refining. The rest of these, more or less, again, these sensors are going to be as accurate as possible on our wrist, and that's why I make sure they're oriented right in settings, left to right wrist, how you have the watch actually sitting on the wrist with the crown poking out or poking in, depending on which wrist. So make sure your settings are also dialed in, because that will help towards accuracy as well. But it's good to have all of this in mind when setting your watch up, if you're going to be using it primarily for fitness, or you definitely want to include fitness as part of your lifestyle when it comes to the Galaxy Watch Ultra or Galaxy Watch in general. Also, if you want to save some battery life, or really this has nothing to do with battery life, if you're too hands free, you can also do auto detect for workouts, and it does say detection starts after several minutes of activity. You can actually come in here and choose some of the workouts to be toggled on or off. I think for me, I might even turn my bike back on, because I do be using my bike. But walking, running, bike, elliptical, rowing machine, pool swim, dynamic workout, and have you alerted when the workout actually, I would imagine, starts, because I don't really use the alert feature. But this is also great if you forget to hit the exercise button. It should, in theory, trigger the workout for you. Do some level of algorithm analyzing to see how soon before that should they calculate into your overall exercise portion when it records that workout for you. So I find that to be of use as well. And this is the feature I was talking about, battery life wise, letting your watch know when you're going to be more inactive, so that way the sensors don't have to really do all that much. So setting a time range there will also help your watch to kind of calm down and be cool, so you can save some battery life from that perspective, and you won't get pinged about having to stand up and sit down as often with this feature. And these are the main fitness features that I could think of when it comes to the Samsung Galaxy Watch, your phone, and your buds. It's a combination of the watch settings for the Galaxy Watch and a combination of phone settings for your phone and for other accessories that you may wear to the gym, so that way you can actually have everything as cohesive as possible to make fitness tracking as easy as possible for you. So let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think about this video. Do you guys use any of these fitness tracking features? Do you use your watch to do a lot of fitness tracking? Do you just wear it as a nice staple piece on the wrist? The comment section is open for discussion. Again, as always, if you guys haven't already, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. It's all free. That way you never miss our videos, so you and I can sit back, check, see what's cracking. And don't forget to hit that super things button down there by the like and dislike button. Cash App or PayPal, and check the channel out for all the videos available to you. That's way to keep tech fresh and alive on this channel. Jermaine Micah signing out, and until the next video, wait for it.